Hello, 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 everybody. Ooh, I hope my volume is okay. I hope my volume's okay. So, we're going to be streaming today or tonight the trailer. I'm sure everybody has already seen it. I hope everybody's having a great day, great week. I gave absolutely no warning that I was streaming. So if you can't catch this live, just know that I appreciate you catching up afterwards. If you are able to catch it live with me, know that I appreciate you. But y'all, I have some thoughts and no time. So I needed to be able to jump on here, and I wanted to react with you guys and kind of talk and geek out a little bit. But I do not have time to record another video. So, hey everybody, hello, welcome in. Hello, Boy Porridge. Hello, Jacob. Jacob says howdy, howdy, howdy. Hi. We are gonna be doing this. I kind of want to get in. I'm not gonna have any volume on because I don't have licensing like that. And this song is absolutely banging, but I don't want to get demonetized. So let's go. I think my face is fine. Have you guys seen the trailer already? Oh, look at it. It's okay. So we've seen apartments before. That's nothing new. Right? The world, everyone says that it looks beautiful. I don't know that it looks beautiful. It looks very like urban jungle to me. And to me, that's not super beautiful. I love this part. This is so great. Hopscotch. And I don't know what that dance is, but that's cool. We saw a little bit of the sanctuary. Look at this really cool looking apartment complex. Love that we can be property owners. Like we could play as the property owner. We can play as tenants. We've got in a minute, there's somebody coming up. This lady and I are going to have problems. I'm not going to like her. I already know this. I love the rice cooker. Rice cooker is so fun. All the food. We just had another functional, like a tea kettle. Look at the bill by you guys. Oh my God. We'll go frame by frame. I'm just like running through this. I think is Sim Guru Ninja. If you are active on Twitter, that's like his little Simmy. I don't know what this is with all the clocks. Like, is time going to be a big thing? I haven't seen anybody talk about that yet on Twitter. This looks so cool. Can't wait to go to festivals that have, it's not just food. Although the food's going to be super cool. There's lanterns being lit. They can sell like regional things. It looks like, look at this sneaky Sim breaking in. And somebody on Twitter was saying that like, no, it doesn't look like this Sim is taking anything. It looks like we'll see this later. This whole like moldy stuff and the bathroom, like it's not a toilet. Is it a bidet? This terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me. So it's 10 p.m. We're dabbing. This guy's complaining about water. She's bribing this guy. I think she found dirt on him. And that poor Sim that died is trying to make grandma sick. They're playing marbles. I just, look at that. The build by looks gorgeous. Like there's a lot of styles here, which I really appreciate. Get busy on December 7th. That's going to be a thing. And then of course, here's all the digital content that you get if you pre-order or pre-release. So I think it's just showing throughout the day. Okay. I thought so too, but like there's a lot of times. Maybe they're just really wanting to show time passing. So yeah. Oh, hey. So hello, Blue Eyes. How are you? Yes. A new death. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So we're going to go a little bit frame by frame, but the way that I like to do this, is no. We'll go frame by frame first, just to see what we see. So I don't know, they're not called catamarans, but like the like little kind of houseboat kind of things. I think those are cute. We've got some, like, this is so cool. This is so gorgeous. I like the roof lines a lot in this world. Yes, she is blackmailing that Sim. That's really interesting. I wonder if you could be like a crime boss or like mafia. I don't know if there is a Thailand version. I'm sure there is, because mafias are more like a human thing and not like a culture thing. So like where there is people, there is crime, and then there's organized crime. So but look at these lanterns. That's so cool. We've got this like archway that we're going through. I'm trying to think of anything that I'm not a builder. I do build, but I'm not like, that's not my thing. So I'm just trying to see anything that a builder might. These are kind of cool. Can't wait to see that in debug. Is under the chat. My face right now is under the chat on the TV. Oh no. Okay. So should I move it up here maybe? I'm just hoping that I won't be out of the way. I'm sorry. I'm hoping that I will be out of the way. We've got, here's the For Rent expansion pack. I know that I kind of baited you guys with, with the poll. Some folks feel like this is not enough to be an expansion pack. Some folks feel like it is. Whatever your opinion is, you are valid. Of course, I have my own. I will share those in a minute. Now, I am not just looking at this from like a playability standpoint. I got a challenge that's going on. It's a Fundie Fundie Baby Challenge. And guys, this is rife for Fundie Fundie storytelling. That's not the purpose of this pack. This pack has beautiful culture. We need to be very sensitive to and super grateful for. But in the context of my challenge, could you imagine the Josephs, preacher James Joseph, coming here and witnessing? We have new traits. I can imagine him getting one of them at least. Oh, it's so cool. So it looks like we have a new greeting. I love that. Let's see. This hair. So much. Love this hair. These little buns are so cute. I always want more bun options. Male Sims, definitely. I could use, it looks like we've got a new chin strap beard and possibly a new hairstyle, almost certainly. These glasses are cute. These earrings are cute. I like it all. It's great. I can't wait to build apartments either. Okay, so for Fundie Fundie, a big thing with cults is that they like to control, right? So they will build kind of these self-sustaining communities or these ideal utopian communities where you depend on them for things like your money, your housing, your food, literally your entire livelihood. The IBLP, which is what I base my challenge off of, is not that, but it could be. It could be. So I think being able to have multi-functioning lots, or multi-household lots, I think, would be kind of cool. This is gorgeous. This dragon is absolutely gorgeous. I really, really hope we can have multiple microhomes on one lot. I hope so too. I hope they don't all have to be conjoined, because that would be really nice. That may be something that they do, but I don't know. I don't have insider knowledge. World looks very nice to me. Build by all looks. It really does. Like, we've got a lot of golds. I'm guessing there will be quite a lot of greens. So I don't feel like that's a color scheme we've had or experienced much in Build By. So that's awesome. This thing is so cool. And I'm thinking this is probably movie magic. It's probably for the trailer. I don't think this is functional, but it would be cool if it was. So we'll see. Compound building time. Yeah. Dorios. Yes. Dorio says that he is excited for the pack. Oh my gosh. I am too. We'll kind of go frame by frame, and then I'll talk about whether I think we have hopscotch. We have hopscotch, and my Fundie kids can do it. My Fundie kids can do hopscotch. I'm so excited. Like, they can't do TV. They can't do void critters because those are, that's idol worshiping. They can't do so many things. They can't do the computer, but they can do this. They can do hopscotch. Like, I'm so excited. But it's just a sweet image, right? Like, little kids doing hopscotch. Y'all, I think that this is Hi, Erin. Hi, hi, Daisy. How are you? There's a couple of vehicles, etc., that I'm hoping are in debug. I am sure that they will be. I don't know what they're called, but I think I've seen that. We'll see those. Would make a compound so much easier than using the two touching lots in Del Sol Valley. I know, right? So this is the Animal Sanctuary. There was the Animal Sanctuary linked. We really didn't get much of anything in it in this trailer. I think possibly because this is just a reveal trailer. It's like 2 minutes long. There's always a gameplay trailer that comes out afterwards. That is much more in depth, answers a lot more questions. It's usually very storied. So I'm excited for that. I think that they hung back on that, just hot take, because it's going to take more of a center stage, or at least be much more in depth. I think that they're holding it back because it's going to be something cool. It doesn't mean that it has to be. Good Lord knows. We are not entitled to this not being a rabbit hole. I totally understand if it is. But it would be kind of cool if it wasn't. This does look rather rabbit hole-y, though, because I don't see a whole lot of build buy stuff around it. But she's got, it looks like a little, I thought that it was a law enforcement badge. That's what I thought that she was holding up. She's not. It's got a cute little paw print on it. So I don't know if this is like a visitor's pass or like someone was saying on Twitter that they're like these park things where you collect stamps at different stations. So I think that would be really cool. The kids could do marbles. I know. I have more new puppies possibly on the way soon too. Oh, that's lovely. Kind of think it'll be a rabbit hole like the horse event place. You know what? I can understand why. If it does come out that way, I'm not going to say that I'll be disappointed because you can think that I'm a slag, you can not, bootlicker, whatever. But the reality is that resources are not limitless. Multi-billion-dollar company like EA has how many titles? So many titles. They have different studios underneath them. They all have budgets, and the teams have to work within those budgets. They have already revamped how our lots work in this pack. That's massive. That's a huge overhaul. I don't think that they would probably have the budget, and they have done a lot of consulting for this pack. That takes a lot of budget too. I don't know that they would have the budget and the resources to completely make new animals and interactions for them all. You know, all that whole thing. I can see it being a rabbit hole, and I'm okay with that. It would just be kind of cool if it wasn't. Like, yeah, I thought she was supposed to be a guide and holding like a pass or pamphlet or something. That could be. This could be like our animal sanctuary guide. Let's see here. So I love this sim. This sim looks gorgeous. I love this dress. I want one. I love this hair. I think that's so cute. We don't get a very good look at it here, but I don't know what this sim is doing. This is a great look at Cass, I think. I don't know what this particular sim is doing. It looks like a dance that I know is more common among Polynesian cultures. So I don't feel like it could be that. I think it's called, I'm not even going to say what I think it's called because it's wrong. But we got new shorts. We have a new button down that's very common in these tropical packs. Here's a look at that vehicle that Dorios was talking about. I think it will be available at least in debug, but I think that this is probably decorative. As you can see here, this has like a boot on it. So they're giving us hints that this won't be functional. Was not a supporter of the horse place being a rabbit hole. I know if they could have built that lot out, even if it was just the barrels and made like a special barrel that did what the like the obstacle course stuff for the pets did for cats and dogs, I think that would have been sufficient. I think that would have been enough. Like we've already played with that system. We could do a grading system. I think that was really cool, or that would have been really cool. But I also understand The horse pack was a very, very expensive pack to make, and they had to justify that to eat. Sorry, there's a hair near my camera. They had to justify that to EA, and they had to prove it. And even though the Sims team probably knows their audience like the back of their hand, EA has proven that they struggle. Like, they really struggle with understanding us. So they have to justify this. In this case, I would be more understanding in the sense that animals aren't in this pack, so I'm not so sure how they would include them without the other packs. That's true. So yeah, nice look at Cass. Loving Grandma here. This honestly seems like, I mean, this is a short sleeve version, but this honestly seems like the same outfit to me. They've got some stuff for toddlers, so nice to see there. And of course, I love this little area. Like, we've got like an upstairs, like a rooftop area. That's so cool. We have down here, we've got like little courtyard area. I'm so excited. It looks like we have a couple of swatches of the hopscotch, which is great. I'm so interested to see how these work. Like, how these work together. We can build our own balconies. Do you remember what a sore spot that was when City Living and Eco Lifestyle came out? They had to renege the balconies in Eco Lifestyle because they didn't function the way that they wanted them to. Well, now we can make our own. And we get our own, it looks like AC units. And maybe they're not functional, but I know that the electrical boxes and things are, so there's at least a chance that we get functional AC units. Are you going to play the game? I'm not going to be playing tonight. This is just trailer reaction. We're going to kind of dream and talk and, do all the stuff. Maybe in the context of the Fundie challenge. Kind of, think up all the ways that we could go and really embarrass our Sims, or have our Sims embarrass themselves, let's be honest, in the context of this pack. And then I'm gonna sign off after that. A haka dance, yes, absolutely. I wish they also included English writing. Yes, you know what? I think they had to pick a direction to go, and I think that's probably why the world was so Western, is so that they could say, like, hey, we've got a couple of English writing elements, but we're in a Western world, and we're going to focus on more Western writing. So, that's just my guess. I have no idea. So, we've got our thingy here, and then this is our lady. She's got very cute earrings, the little key earrings. I think that's very cute. I'm loving this door. That door is beautiful. We got a new plant and new porch light. So that's super awesome. I can't tell if I want to be a property owner or not. That seems like a lot of responsibility, especially with all the complaining that happens. Grandma, I love her so much. I want Grandma. This is such a better mail system. I can't wait. I'm excited to be able to build a complex that I can dump all my spare children in my game. And for proper royal apartments. You know what? Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. The context for like historical gameplay. Oh, that's amazing. Could you imagine making like a tenant farm? Or like where you actually have to pay rent or like taxes to the person that owns your land? Ooh, the land grabs. Ooh. I have my own personal save file that I am like making over so that all the households are the way that I think that they need to be. I'm adding some households, and I am upgrading, modifying houses to the way that I think that they need to be. So in my personal save file, the land grabs are going to own so much land. It's in their name, like they grab all the land. Besides a commune, I feel like you could have a judgy Fundie property owner who converts everyone or evicts them if it doesn't work. Yes. I almost like Inquisition style, Like, listen, either convert or we're going to make it incredibly uncomfortable for you. The property owner in Fundie's series should be the church leader. I think so. Or that property owner would be like married into the family or like very high up. I absolutely agree with you. I think make all the houses be tenants of the royal family. Yes, Dorios. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, so we're checking mail. We are having our other guy complain to us about being wet. We see that he has that complaint constantly. Maybe the air is damp. I don't know. She's embarrassed about it. I love this this outfit on him. It looks like we've got some great doors. We've got a little transom up there. They're kind of gossiping together. I think Grandma and Grandpa Sim, this lady, okay? This lady. Is she like a private eye? Does she think she's a private eye? I bet her name's Karen. Her name is Karen, or whatever that is in Taiwanese. That's what her name is to me now. Look at this painting. Look at this painting. That's so cute. I want to see all the swatches. This looks very cute to me. My historical save is going to get close to feudalism time period, and I did just get a raise. The temptation is real. Yes. Anytime you have any extra money, The Sims is like, well, let me just drop a pack. Thank you. So Miss Snooper, Karen, it looks like Our Lady is, this sink, you guys. It's a raised sink. I need it. I need it so bad. We have a water heater. That's exciting. It looks like she is fixing it. He is so mad. I bet he doesn't have hot water. The Watcherites are going to own lots of different worlds that they send missionaries to live in. Ooh, yes. Yes. When people are like, well, how is your organization getting funded if no one in the States believes in you? Like, where is all this money coming from? Overseas. It's coming from overseas. First off, those doors are like church doors. Yeah. Second off, the woman kind of looks like Plumbite. She does a little bit. So we are fixing, the bathroom is beautiful. We have a rice cooker. I don't know how often I will use this because like, I thought this at first was an Instapot. I thought that this was an Instapot because I have one. I love mine. I've never used a rice cooker in my life. I have heard that they are amazing pieces of equipment. I just don't have one. I don't know how often it will occur to me to have my Sims use this, but I still want the option. Like, I just need it, you know? So I have the Lord's ladies own the lower class properties, and the royal family own the lords and ladies' home. Oh, only the nobility can marry into the royal family. Then have that one random royal. Yes, absolutely. Who gives it their birthright to marry a commoner? Yes. I think that to us as Americans is very like we live for that one random royal, you know? So we've got rice cooker. Very excited about that. We have a functional tea set. Excuse me. Yes. Look at this. Look at that. It's a functional tea kettle. It's a little warmer and she's pouring it. It's so cute. And then I don't know what this is in her coffee cup. I'm assuming it's something for tea. I am not a hot tea drinker. But I still love the idea and the options for my Sims to be, this is a little tiger stuffed animal that's like what is it? Hold on. Wait, I'm going to stop you in like, aha. This is like a reasonable size stuffed animal. Like instead of being like up here, which is cute. It's cute, right? This is much more reasonable, I think. I started using my rice cooker regularly, and it's been a game changer for eating healthier. Oh, when I feel capable of, is in the microwave. Oh, nice. When all I feel capable of is in the microwave. For rent, but I'm saying, let's see. The tiger toy is cute. At first, I want to say no because because of an expansion pack. I know, right? I'm excited. Look at all the beautiful food, you guys. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So colorful, nice greens, all that. This always warms my heart just to see Sims around a table. I know that they don't all sit here like this, but still. Now all I need is a Sims air fryer. I know. We have a KitchenAid. Why not? We'll get an air fryer. I'm certain of it. We still don't have a toaster. I'm going to put in for a toaster before we get an air fryer. But I do want a toaster. I want both of those. I love being able to cook my own rice and steam veggies at the same time. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I need a rice cooker. I do. I think I do. Aw, I don't know who is, I know I'm missing a lot. This is gorgeous. That looks like a candy jar. This is a nice little lamp. Here is a vase. This is gorgeous. I want this. It's not a picture of anything. It's just a lot of like, it's just like a nice pattern. I love that. This scroll or like the tapestry is beautiful. This credenza, is that what it's called? Is gorgeous. We've got a nice little wall unit here. We have a nice round side table. We are so lacking those, and I'm so happy to see one. Plum Bite will screech from joy. I swear by my air fryer these days. You know what? A lot of people do. A lot. What's happening here? Yes. Okay. So she's been hearing music. It's this guy who is just dabbing out. Sim Guru Ninjas, Sim Self. Great. Love to see it. It doesn't look like we got a new stereo or anything. This is just something funny that they did. We are getting a new, not great. We're getting a new, it's the old thing that they use to heat rooms. Like Victorian era is what I'm thinking of. It'll come to me. But we're getting a new one of these. I'm excited. I put in the rice, frozen veggies, or pre-cut and wash bags. And I've been experimenting with tossing in ground beef or shredded chicken. Ooh, I make and freeze until when I feel, oh, that's nice. And lentils, good in the rice cooker. Ooh, a radiator. Thank you. Yes, we're getting a new radiator. Love that. These stained glass windows are so going in every church build that I do. I love the stained glass windows. I love the ones that came with the magic pack. You guys know what I'm talking about. I love those. The ones that came with My Wedding Stories are not as pictured as I wanted them to be. These look a lot prettier, to be honest. You should use some of the new windows and doors for the home church. I know! That was just what I was saying. So he's like, hey, sorry, I'm messing with your stuff. Lights went out. Hold on. Excuse me. See, I didn't get this. I understand that they were fixing it. Hold on. I understand that they were fixing it. Like, they tripped the breaker. We're good. We're figuring stuff out. I wonder if you can hire a handyman. That would be nice to help. I know that you can do like a property manager. But I wonder if they're like a handyman. Ooh, more clutter stuff. There is signs everywhere, which is lovely to see. We've seen this. This is base game. New wallpaper, liking that. But there's, in this next scene, when it goes up to the light, is it just that it's flickering? Is that why? Yeah, they were really upset with the light. I don't understand why they're upset with the light. It was on. I don't know. The spellcaster. Yes, the spellcaster pack. Yes, those are beautiful. I think the light is dim or the wrong color. Possibly. This is gorgeous. Look at the food stalls. This dress. I need this dress. Look at that hair. I love that it's just woven. Like she's got that fabric woven into her bun. I think that's so beautiful. We are lighting lanterns and putting them up in the sky. I wonder if that's going to be part of a festival. I would love that. This hair, we've seen this hair before. There's a lot of like clothes that I'm seeing that would be good for like going on hikes. and really dealing with the Taiwanese weather. So I'm really happy to see that. Let's see. Okay. Keep going. That's cute. So there is a food stall. This to me looks a lot like the Home Chef Hustle pack where this is, I'm wondering if maybe this is a new stall that like your sim can work at. I think that would be really cool. I don't know for sure, obviously. We've got some local delicacies that I'm so excited to try. And this sim is just selling wares. Like you can pick up decorative items, it looks like. These little, I think they are lamps or teapots. And this is probably tea of some kind. I'm so excited for this. I love this dress. Can you say Fundie option? Because look at how covered it is. There is this little keyhole thing here, but we're going to pretend like it's just not there. Not me thinking the lanterns were street food when I first saw the trailer. You know what? Maybe. It looks like a little Zoomer's bag, right? If you don't know what you're looking at. I think, let's see, Plumbite should run her own food stall when she ages up. I definitely agree with you. Absolutely. I think that would just make her day. So we've got them eating. We have Karen here, Sim Karen, who is like being nosy, binoculars, all that. She's got an idea. So she's breaking into the dude's apartment. This, by the way, this terrified me. I went back to the Sims 2 days and maybe Sims 1 when the burglar would break in, that music would play and then your heart would sink because you're 12 and you're a little nervous anyway. And then you are watching a Sim sneak into your house and you're like, what are they going to do? And then you realize that it's just going to like vacuum stuff into a bag. And then they run and then you're like, but that was my money. Because it was impossibly hard to earn money in The Sims 1 and 2. And how am I going to replace this? Because I didn't know about cheats yet. And then the police would come and arrest them. And you'd be like, great, that's 50 simoleons. But the thing cost 500. What am I going to do with this? So I was brought back exactly to that point with this Sim. And I was like, oh no, she's stealing. So I don't know how I feel about Sims being, like if I'm a tenant, I don't know if she's an NPC and she's like always the thief, like she's always sus. If that's the case, we're doing whatever we can. This looks very interesting to me. I don't know how. I'm assuming that they're just going to go all pixely, and kind of squat and use it. But, yeah. This will be new. This will be a new one. You can see there's kind of mold here. Like, it's been a while since they've cleaned. Sims 2 feels you're going down. Yes, absolutely. What did the competitive lift say to the other lift? Oh, I see. Very nice. So we are, she's trying to fix it. She sees mold literally everywhere. I would have so many questions. I would just, like, as a landlord, I'd be like, do you not own bleach? Like, I didn't rent this to you this way. Like, and of course he's infected. So that's disgusting. This was a terrifying moment for me in the trailer when I saw it the first time. Like, he's all black and stuff. Like, what? Clearly he is no more. He's no longer with us. But it would be so much fun to have kleptomaniacs. Yes. So there's a guy who's complaining about the water, which is funny because he's in the pool. And then here is Sim Karen, who's like, hey, I got the dirt on you. If you don't want me to talk, you better give me some simoleons. And then there's this guy that for no reason is just like trying to give grandma COPD. What the heck, man? I feel so protective over grandma. This is interesting to me because my Sim kids can do those too. Oh, I'm so excited. Evil Sim. Yes. What's with the clock? That's what I was wondering, Sherry. Like, the clock is like always going. And I don't know if I would love to be able to set an alarm for my Sims, but they didn't show that. So I'm not going to assume. Look at this. Like, there's a Simmer that I know that loves Barbie. So we could have like a Barbie penthouse, Barbie townhouse. It'd be so cute. I'm excited. This looks like it would fit right into Mount Komorebi. I love this detail too. Like, that's so cute. This could fit into a lot of places that we have. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So I think it's maybe going to be like a day in the life for the trailer, possibly. So this we know, this we've already seen. So we're going to read through. This is going to be on EA's website. The news article, become a successful property owner with the Sims 4 for rent expansion pack. There we go. Oversee multiple residential rentals as you bring your neighbors together, literally. So I think you can own more than one lot, which is great. Which would tell me that you don't have to be there babysitting all of it. Huh, that's awesome. The 9, I did this at 12, I did this, okay. I'm playing the Barbie challenge, it's the first thing I thought, yay! It's time to open your door to new rental opportunities in the picturesque world of Tomarang. Tomarang. Experience the neighborhood as a property owner or tenant, fix utilities, deal with unruly neighbors, create a community, and even manage multiple residential rentals, which is awesome. In The Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack, players will have the opportunity to build and create a variety of dwellings, including townhomes, duplexes, apartments, and more. Players will discover the close living quarters make for some of the most harmonious relationships that will either bring the community together or drive it apart. So a tomato oh goodness, what's red and goes up and down, a tomato in a lift. Very nice. Now answer the door and get ready to discover the drama at your doorstep. As a private player, it really bothered me when Sims would just come and knock on my door. As a content creator, I love that. And then as I'm becoming a content creator and as that goes on, it's changing my personal play style, which is outstanding. So I'm loving just the community, the option for community if you want it. Welcome to Tomarang. Tomarang. Sul neighbor, welcome to the bustling city of Tomarang, a scenic world nestled in a lush tropical landscape and vibrant city skyline. In a world alive with possibilities, Tomarang breathes new life into the many stories that can hold in family dwellings. I think this is so going to open up opportunities for things like multi-generational households. So we only have an 8 sim household limit, and there is nothing that I have seen that would confirm or deny either way that this is a way to kind of fudge the 8 sims. But if you can move grandma and grandpa into a neighboring townhome or apartment and still have your household with its 8 sims, then I think that would be a great way to see grandma and grandpa all the time without having to constantly manage them and have them take over slots. I think that would be outstanding. The excited for the cast build by, but the gameplay scares me with how broken most of the game is. And every time they release a new pack or new patch, they have to go back and repatch the old patches. So sometimes stuff gets missed. We love The Sims 4. She is an open, kind of do what you want kind of gal, but she is also a little messy. She's a little messy. Inspired by the unique blend of tradition and modernity, Sims can immerse themselves in this Southeast Asian inspired world and discover various new exciting community activities. To reflect elements of Southeast Asian culture, the Sims team proudly collaborated with Jason Chu, an Asian American rapper, social justice advocate, and cultural expert with family roots in Southeast Asia, to consult on the For Rent expansion pack to deliver more choices with how players explore and express their individuality. So I'm really glad that they collaborated. There's nothing wrong with not knowing everything about everything, but when you have the opportunity to reach out and you don't, I think that's an issue. When your sim needs a break from the hustle and bustle of the big city, they can relax in the green haven of the botanical gardens, visit an animal sanctuary, or leave incense or fruit offerings at the spirit house, while child sims can play hopscotch and marbles in the park. That is a feature that I think is going to be a great scene for some spiritual learning, let's say, in our Sims in the Fundie Challenge. That excites me a lot. James and Beth should do that when they become elders. They should move into like a neighboring townhome. I love that. I really hope it allows a way to flip through even 2 households without loading screens. That would be outstanding. I don't know that we'll get there though. I don't know. Yeah, in my 100 baby, parents will rent to their adult kids. Ooh, nice. That would be outstanding. As Sims move into these new residential rentals, there we go, residential rentals, it's inevitable that they will get tangled up in each other's lives. From basement suites to duplexes, Sims can discover drama right at their doorstep, as they will have ample opportunity to discover each other's secrets by eavesdropping, love that, snooping, and even breaking and entering. Oh my gosh. I don't want to break and enter. That's scary to me. But it's great for the wacky factor. I don't think that it will be a scary thing. I think it will be just a funny thing. I do hope we have the opportunity to turn it off. Like we can turn off trespassers, or like vampires or solicitors. I think that we'll probably have an option in that pie menu to do that. With so much to chat about, Sims can head over to the city's iconic night market for an evening stroll. After exploring the world aglow with lanterns, buzzing with vendors, tantalizing foods, and unique items, Sims can be inspired to eat like locals at home, where they can cook dishes, including, I'm going to attempt this, all of these. Taiwanese is not a language that I have ever really spoken. So, cow, nieo mamang, sure, tofu pad thai, pancit bihon, Burmese samosa soup, and ban con. After their meals, Sims can enjoy a halo and a Thai iced milk tea. So let's go back to this eavesdropping. I can't wait for my Sims to eavesdrop. And then they'll get to gossip. And then we'll go to like church service, and we will really pray for the hard time that our neighbors are going through. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. That excites me a lot. The food, I think is going to be so beautiful to play with. It sounds like it will work like city living. Like when you eat it, you have the opportunity to make it at home, which is outstanding. Braver than me trying to pronounce these. I just stared. You know what? I will always try. I think so long as you're honest about like, hey, this is not a native language or a language that comes naturally or that I have much experience with, they'll correct you, which is great, because you love learning, but don't not tell people that you don't speak this. New type of lot in town. This alone, I think, justifies an expansion pack. We know apartments and multi-residential, every time residential rentals is put together, I want to say residentials. That's not the word though. We know apartments and multi-residential rentals have been highly requested by players, and we wanted to ensure that this feature offered enriched and immersive gameplay that expands on the multitude of storytelling opportunities. The Sims 4 For Rent expansion pack introduces a new dimension of housing options, enhancing the overall depth and complexity of Sims relationships, personalities, and experiences. So with this one, enhancing the overall depth and complexity of Sims relationships, personalities, and experiences, with the new housing option, I think that when you designate it a multi-residential rental, that Sims will act a certain way. Like if you're not on the active household, then they will go and interact with your Sims just by virtue of being there. It will trigger behaviors in the other Sims. I could be wrong. I have no idea. I'm just speculating. But I think that just being on that house, that type of lot, you're going to be telling your game that I want stuff to happen. So that'll be really fun. Whereas all the other lots are sort of like your sim is the other sims are passively going around. I wonder if this type of lot will say like, okay, we want interactions to happen. And I think that we've had a lot of systems in place that got ready for this. So I think like the community story progression and things like that we got kind of laid the groundwork to see how we liked it, what bugs there were, what they could fix about it. I think that this is a continuation of that. Again, I could be wrong. That's my take. The colors in these screenshots make my heart so happy. I know. Also, potlucks are such a win. Can't wait to steal leftovers. Orf, you're a genius. When I saw potlucks, I was like, oh my gosh, potlucks. That was such a church thing growing up. And it still is for me. And I can't wait to have potlucks. Even outside of church, that's such a big part of a lot of people's just growing up in community experiences. So it's awesome to be able to have that as an event. For the first time ever in The Sims 4, Simmers can build a fully customizable multi-unit dwelling where multiple sim families can live on the same lot. This is possible in any livable Sims 4 world. Again, that is another thing that I think makes this expansion pack worthy. Would it be expansion pack worthy on its own? No. But combined with the other things, I think it does. They not only switched over the world that they're doing this in. So these aren't features that live only in that world. This affects the entire game. Any world that you have now, even if you never go to Tomarang, you'll be able to have these features there. That's outstanding. In Tomarang, these gorgeous dwelling features, versatile wooden window shades, homes on stilts near scenic beaches, as well as historic bridges. For interiors, there are traditional wood carvings and rattan furniture available alongside traditional Southeast Asian inspired rugs, chairs, tiles, and lamps. There is like outdoor seating that I think is so cute. I'm going to be using that in all of my outdoor seating for any build that I do. Salty, I can't go to Salvador. I know. I wish that they could do this in vacation worlds too. Like, that would be so cool. But I don't think Salvadorada is a livable world. I don't know why they chose that, but they did. So I think the coding is just different. I'm sure modders will take care of that. Yes, Storios. Modders save the Sims. There's so many different ways to play. Modders can really cater it to what you are specifically looking for. It's outstanding. Oh, love modders. New residential rentals allow Sims to get creative with fully customizable multifamily dwellings. Okay, I didn't read that before. Give your Sims a basement suite to rent out. This is going to be perfect for that adult Sim, like who is not ready to move out. Maybe he lives in mom and dad's basement and pays like a nominal rent. We've not been able really to tell that story accurately before. We can do that now. Create a cozy duplex for close families, or even build spacious apartments for large families. Community events like a potluck and pool parties. We've had pools forever and we haven't had pool parties. Provide the perfect opportunities for Sims to engage with neighbors and get a sense of community within their residential rental. What do you guys think is coming with the free update to this? Because it's a very much an intentional thing in The Sims that you don't pay for culture, your cultural representation. That is something that is given for free. So if we have a new culture represented, in this case, Southeast Asian, Taiwanese, then you would always get CAS options. You would always get some build and buy options, and some gameplay features that would allow you to tell a Southeast Asian story without having to purchase DLC for it. So I wonder what that's going to be. I don't know what that could be though. That's fair. I wish they would patch it at this point. I know. I was hoping it would be a way of living there without a mod. You can have legit in-laws suite or house on your lot. I know. Okay, so property management. Sims can soon evolve into savvy property owners and live amongst tenants or maintain separate residences. Yes. While generating income from multiple property investments. The land grabs, you guys. All their money is going to make sense. While being at home can be relaxing, property owners may face a tenant revolt if you allow your ratings to slip too low. I wonder how you manage that remotely, like what the menu is going to look like for that, or the UI is going to look like for that. That is exciting to me. Amongst other potential surprises, including insect infestations, and challenges including mold. Oh my gosh. Definitely the food is going to be included. I'm not sure what else. Yes, food for sure would be included. I think probably a few hairs. And maybe an outfit for males and females and children. But we'll see. To further immerse players into the world of For Rent, Sims can gain 4 new aspirations. 4. 5 traits and a new fear that would help create unexpected and exciting stories. Tenants can experience evictions as a result. Fears now include a tenant being afraid of being evicted due to misbehavior. But don't worry, you can always give someone a second chance. You know what? The housing crises and things like that, that's very relevant for now. This is a huge fear. And I love that they made it behavior-based, like misbehavior, and not income-based. So it sounds like this fear is going to be about things like, are they too loud? Do they cause too much ruckus? Are they unfriendly? Are they, any of that? Do they break in and snoop? Not, hey, did you pay on time? I wonder if having them work on the computer to answer emails and call repairmen and things like that could be Dorios. That would be absolutely. Maybe some of the food, some casts, yes. On the flip side, but don't worry, you can always give someone a second chance. So it looks like it's at your discretion whether they'll be kicked out, which is cool. On the flip side, property managers have their own layer of responsibility. It's not all fun and games. Property owners can visit and do inspections, shoring up any broken objects, including the new water heater, an electrical fuse utility box. No tenant is going to want cold water or flickering lights. They didn't mention AC units, so I think those are the blah, blah, blah. So I think those are just decorative. There we go. Do they dab? Yeah. Listen, SimGuru Ninja was dabbing. Sims can also have aspirations to become the nosiest of secrets, a 5-star property owner, a local font of Tomarani knowledge, okay, a discerning dweller, the best neighbor and tenant ever. All of my Sims are getting that one. I have this thing where I try to make all my Sims perfect. It makes for very boring gameplay. But it's satisfying to me. To make these communities even more interesting, Sims have 5 new traits. Sims can be nosy, love that, generous. I wonder how that's going to be different from the good trait, but we'll see. Cringe. That is what I imagine giving probably James as we go overseas, maybe to visit or something like that. Or child of the village, and an elder specific one, wise, as wisdom comes with age. I can't wait to earn wise. I really can't. If you purchase the For Rent expansion, okay, and then it's like, hey, if you purchase it, here's all this other stuff. So that's the pack. What do we think? Where can you see using this in the Fundie challenge? What do you think? What do you guys see for the Josephs? Do any of our kids give I Want to Run Away to Southeast Asia vibes? I'm hoping maybe that Onyx could go to Tomarang. It's going to take me a while to feel confident with my pronunciation of that. Look, okay, these are the chairs that I was talking about. I've seen this in every backyard growing up as a kid of the 90s. Every backyard. I'm going to be using them all the time. Nosy will go well with my judgment trait. Yes! Nosy is such a Fundie trait. I know, right? Cringe too. I think cringe is going to have to do with like how, like maybe this guy is cringe. He just dabs all the time, does weird things because it occurs to him. Maybe doesn't take into account everybody else's thoughts. Is maybe not as community motivated. Who knows? But not gossiping nosy. Concerned nosy. Yes, Allie. They're concerned. Love that. Yes, Jacob. I think that this whole pack will really complement your mods so well. Like, oh, guys, if you haven't checked out the Discord, please do. Jacob has a version of the mod. It's a work in progress that you can download into your games. It's so much fun to play with. It is absolutely so much fun to play with. But yeah, this is going to work so well for it. Let's see. How long have we been going? I don't even know. We've been going for about an hour. Okay. So I didn't want to make this super long. That went way more in depth than I thought I was going to. I have loved being on this. So I like this pack. It looks good. Just a little annoying. Yeah. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, what is different about this than City Living? And then I saw like all of the stuff that you could do with it. And I was like, oh, this is definitely different than City Living. And people will say this is what City Living should have been. Maybe, but we wouldn't be at this point if City Living hadn't come out. So I'm super happy that we have both of those. And I love both of the different aesthetics that they went to with this. City Living had a lot of other cultures represented, or a few. This one specifically deals with Southeast Asian culture, which I think is a great way to do that because we haven't had that representation before. I'm hoping that we can get some representation for African countries. And I am hoping that we can get some representation for Middle Eastern countries. I think that would really beautifully round out this game. And I'm just excited to see it. I'm so excited to see it. So you can really convert people. Yes. That was my exact thinking, Maddie. It really makes City Living seem not worth it. I know. So we will see probably more coming up. Ooh, I would say probably as early as next week, we're probably going to get a gameplay trailer. Could be 2 weeks since the release date is the 7th. It's about a month from now. So it could be right smack dab in the middle of that waiting time that we get the gameplay trailer. We're probably also going to do a behind the scenes from the Sims team where they're doing their gameplay actually of it. So we'll see. That'll probably be recorded. But guys, I'm going to sign off. I have a couple more touches to put on the next episode that is coming out tomorrow of the Fundie Baby Challenge. And I just thank you guys so much for being here and kind of geeking out with me. I know you guys have probably all seen reaction trailers all day long, reactions to this trailer. So I just really appreciate you for hanging out with me. It was a blast to see you. And I will see you tomorrow for Fundie Friday. Bye, guys.